Hello, dear everyone. Welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Today, I would love to share with you on how to make baked cheesy spaghetti using our beef as our meat preference. Now, this beef, grounded beef, this is lean beef, so less fat. What are the very basic ingredients that we have? So I have here my sliced mushroom in a can. So I drain out the water. I have here my basil dry leaves. So this is a kind of an herb, basil dry leaves, and this is Italian style seasoning. So I have here Italian style seasoning, and you can use some other kind of fresh herbs or any seasoning you would love to add. So this is very optional if you want. I will be topping this with grated mozzarella cheese. Okay, so this is white cooking onions, finely chopped or sliced cooking onions. I will be adding salt and pepper, and then garlic, minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic, of course, or you can use garlic powder. I have here my seasoned salt, and I'm going to saute that with pure olive oil. I'll be adding ketchup, and so our sauce will be sweet basil. So this is a store-bought sauce, but if you don't have, you can use your own sauce by making fresh tomatoes and just puree it. So I'm going to use my spaghetti pasta. Here you go. So any pasta will do. So based on the manufacturer's guide in cooking this pasta, it should be cooked in an al dente. That means to say it's just the right cooking mode, not so hard, not so soft. So I'm going to add this into my boiling water or in my cooking pot. So dear wonderful friends, all of my ingredients, when I cook, I'm just eyeballing it. I do not really need to measure it. Okay, so I have to add this into my boiling water. And then I'm going to add salt, a little bit of salt. You can add generous amount of salt. It depends upon how much pasta you will be using. There you go, friends. At the same time, I'm going to preheat my oven into 400 degrees Fahrenheit because we're going to bake that one. So friends, we will set this aside, and this will be done in 6 or 7 minutes. Lovely friends, I have here this sweet basil store-bought sauce. I have here also this roasted garlic sauce for our spaghetti pasta, but I decided to use this sweet basil one. So here in my wok or cooking pot, I'm going to add pure olive oil. But if you don't have this oil, you can add whatever sauteing ingredient you have availability in your pantry. Okay, wonderful friends, I'm going to add my chopped onions. Okay, there you go. Just saute this one for maybe 45 seconds until this will become translucent or slightly golden brown. I'm going to add my minced garlic. Saute that one together. Cooking and baking, they're always make fun here at my little kitchen. And just love to share my simple ways of doing kitchen stuff like cooking and baking. Then after that, wonderful friends, I am going to add my beef. And I am going to add my Italian seasoning and my basil dry leaves or herbs. Give a good stir until our meat is cooked properly. I'm going to add seasoned salt. You can use salt and pepper, will be the best bet. Adding seasoning depends upon your taste buds as well. And of course, depends upon how much meat or the quantity or how much meat you have. I'm going to add black pepper. Some of my ingredients are very optional and that you don't really need to add if you don't have available in your specific pantries or refrigerators. So this will be done in another 2 minutes. So we don't want our spaghetti pasta will be very overly cooked. When you don't have spaghetti, you can use spaghetti or the bigger pasta shells, or some other kind of pastas. You can always do that, but the same procedure. My goal in my little kitchen is simply sharing so that you will have an idea to those of you like my friends. They have an idea on what to prepare for their family's next meal. Wonderful friends, our pasta is done, so I have to drain its water and discard its water and set that aside. So the water is out and then I turn off the flame. Here in the other side, this is quite done. So I am going to add my store-bought pasta sauce. So I use the entire container. This container has 650 mLs. So keep stirring it. And so I am going to add maybe 1 cup of ketchup. This is tomato ketchup. Beautiful. Simply stir it and cook this maybe for 3 minutes. Look at the sauce, it's really delicious. So after this, my lovely friends, I'm going to add sliced mushrooms. I use 2 cans at 284 mLs or 10 ounce. Okay, 10 ounce. So there are 2 cans here. So that's very optional if you are going to think about it. If you run out of, or if you don't have mushrooms, simply, you don't really need to worry. There you go, friends. This is brown sugar. I'm gonna add maybe 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, or let's say 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, because this is a huge pot of spaghetti sauce. So now why I'm adding brown sugar? Because it helps neutralize the taste. So this is done. I turn off the heat. Set that aside for now. So wonderful friends, this is my baking dish. I'll have to add some sauce at the bottom part and then to be layered with my pasta and sauce again. Then I'm going to add my pasta on top of it, the sauce. So I added the pasta. Just spread out your pasta evenly. Okay, there you go. So afterwards, I'll have to add my pasta here. Yes, my pasta sauce. There you go. After that, lovely friends, I am going to add my mozzarella cheese. My grated mozzarella cheese here. You can use cheddar cheese if you want. Lots of cheese. So lovely friends, this is quite done. So I have to put this into my oven and bake this for 25 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Into our oven. There you go. So I have to close my oven. So let's start the timer for 25 minutes. Set that aside. Okay, it's done, my dear wonderful friends, at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. I'll have to turn this off. And come, let's check our dish, or the output of our pasta. It's really bubbling at both sides. This is really delicious. So I'll take it out so you can see up close and personal. Wonderful friends, as always, thank you very much for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. This is the output of our dish. This is what we call baked cheesy beef spaghetti pasta, and I top this with mozzarella cheese. So this is very, very delicious. You can serve it very warm as it is, and I hope you always have fun here at my little kitchen. Thank you. I love you guys.